I was like, how this is possible?
Science also you are here.
Huh? Then you don't know. He's laughed in your face. And then it's just like what you call a tight slap. Good evening, Kavya. Do one thing, share the link in the group. That was a tight slap indeed. Given by join as soon as possible, please. Basically, formal invitation to Khan. Good evening. You do one thing, talk. This is only you people know. And this only you people can do. Talk. Don't study, only talk. So I hope you people have heard what I said. So in reproduction chapter, let's start solving the questions. The first question is, we'll start solving the question. The sperm is deposited into the vagina. Which route does it travel? What is the answer here? Which route it is traveling is C. Vagina, cervix, uterus and ovidum. Now in case the ova does not fertilize, which of the following event will take place? Yes, the correct answer here is A. So now please send the message in the group. Class started. When the fetus is growing inside the uterus, it needs nutrients. Understood? Which part provide this nutrient? Placenta, amniotic sac, ovidum or uterus? See, placenta and amniotic sac. Amniotic sac, those people who are not knowing, I'm just telling you. The amniotic sac is exactly the pouch or whatever you can say. So this amniotic sac is the sac in which whatever the baby will be exactly growing. The fluid part will be there. The fluid is also giving the nutrition to the child. Hello? Nani Kiva. So this is exactly the next question we are going to do. So what is the question? When the fetus is growing inside the uterus, that's what. So what makes the beginning of reproductive life of a woman? Menopause, menarche, fertilization or evolution? Sorry, ovulation. What marks the beginning of reproductive life of a woman? Beginning of reproductive. Beginning of, that is called as menarche. Understood or not? Yes, menopause is the end, menarche is the beginning. Menopause is the end, menarche is the beginning. Now let's see here. So I'm seeing some of the, I know some sound problem is there. This problem is just 1 or 2 days sound system is coming. Okay. We'll go for next question. Where does fertilization take place? Uterus, vagina, ovidum or cervix? The correct answer is ovidum. Can you put it here? The correct answer is ovidum. Now trace the path a male gamete takes to fertilize female gamete after being released from the penis. What is the path taken? The path taken is vagina, cervix, oviduct, uterus and oviduct. That is the path, uterus and oviduct. Now, state the number of sets of chromosome present in zygote. CBSE sample paper 2022. CBSE has released a sample paper. In that sample paper, this question was there. So, can you tell me what is the answer? 22 or 23? Can you say me? How many are there? Can you say? The correct pair is 23 pairs. Understood? In that 22 will be other characteristics and 23rd will be the sex chromosomes. That means it is exactly going to tell about the sex of the child. The child will be a male or a female. Understood? So now next one, A. Come on, go for it, please. Start solving this question and tell me the answer. Children, label 1 and 2 in the given diagram showing sex determination in human being. If a child inherits X chromosome from father, what will be his her gender? X chromosome from father and X chromosome from mother, because mother is having X chromosomes fixed. Understood? So if X chromosome is coming from father and X chromosome is coming from mother also, that means it is coming XX. XY is marking for a boy, but XX will be marking for a girl. So the child will be born is a female child. The child born will be a female child. Justify the statement, primary sex organ controls the growth function and maintenance of secondary sex organ. What is the meaning of this? Primary sex organ controls the growth, function and maintenance of secondary sex organ. Can anybody justify the statement? Tell me the justification. Satya, good evening. Say the answer. Okay, can I answer the question? See, first to understand one thing. What is exactly... Good evening, Naren. You are from Blessing School, na, Naren? You did good in exam. You are the highest scorer. Now listen. Highest score, if you will listen, means your head will go. That much highest you got. Your highest is very high. Can you guess what is the highest score? The highest score is okay, fine. Afterwards, I'll say. So now listen. That is not mark of crowd; it's mark of picture. So now listen, hey monkeys. See, understand. Primary sex organs will be what? The one which will be generating the gametes. Understood? The gametes producing organs are considered as the primary sex organs. Understood now? Now, what is their work? They are not only producing the gamete, but they are secreting the hormones also. Understood now? So these hormones will be controlling the secondary sexual characteristics in human. I hope you might have understood. So primary controls the secondary. So like female, what you call, which hormone will be secreting? Estrogen. And for male, which hormone will be? Yes. So for female, which hormone? Estrogen and progesterone. Two are there. Estrogen and progesterone, and for male, testosterone. Understood not? So testosterone, see, it's not like that the female will not have the testosterone level. But definitely the level will be imbalanced for both male and female. Understood? So the male testosterone level will be exactly giving or helping for the formation of making the male characters, and the female estrogen and progesterone will be helping for the secondary sexual character. I hope you might have understood this one. Okay, we'll go for the next question. Why is it said that sexual reproduction? Wow. These idiots will give me heart attack. I sent one letter in the group. That letter is not awaken people means after that that same scenario will be done here in coaching also. Because subject by subject test will come. Full biology test will be there. So that day now full punching only will be coming. Hey, enough. Excuse me. You throw him outside. That is little bit only. That will not kill him. Now listen, shall we? That's it. Shall we go back to our work, please? So next part question is what? Why is it said that sexual reproduction promote diversity of character in offspring? See, diversity of character in offspring, what answer you are going to write there? See, sexual character, what it is exactly going to variation? Yes. First answer is variation she has given. Why is it said that sexual reproduction? See, again and again I am telling one thing. Again and again I am telling one thing. See, when a father and mother, so see, in section. I throw on you. Past 2 minutes I am telling you are playing. What is that? Will you stop that? Yes, Kritika. Hey, Kritika has given an answer. Sexual reproduction promote diversity of character in offspring due to the combination of genetic material from 2 different parents. That's the correct answer indeed. See, listen everyone, understand that. See, in sexual reproduction, 2 different individuals are involved, male and a female. So from the male, again and again I'm telling you, 50% of character is taken from the male and 50% of character is taken from the female. Means the father is contributing 50% of the genetic characters and the mother is responsible for giving 50%. So father and mother together is giving how much? 100%. From father body itself, in the father genetic part, father is giving 25% from his body and 25% from his ancestor. Mother is giving 25% from her own and 25% from her forefathers. Understood not? So in this way, a very high diversity, what do you call it? We can say that selections will be there. Understood not? But one more thing, like which child is supposed to be the most strongest child? See, if marriage is done between close relations, understood not? Then that time what happens? The characters will be too much similar. Understood? Then the child will not be getting too much of what you call different type of characters. Understood not? Eye defect, health problems, some of the common disease will very easily grow. Understood? But if like an American marrying an African, so that means what totally different type of genetic combination will be there. The child bond will be more stronger in compared to that of the other one. I hope you might have understood. So now short question answer. This is CBSE 2021 question and I will not be, yes, okay, fine. Because in sexual reproduction, 2 individuals are involved, so combination of genetic information of 2 individuals and sexual reproduction will undergo meiosis process. Okay, fine. Now look at question number 18. What is placenta? Describe its role during pregnancy. What is placenta and describe its role during pregnancy. What type of smile you are having? Wicked smile? Now come on, tell me. Naren, placenta is a specialized tissue. See, disc-like structure will be present. That is exactly considered as placenta. So you need to understand that. First, I am going to tell you what is the meaning of placenta, and then we will be understanding, because this question is exactly what they are asking is. Naren has given the answer. I am going to read his answer. Placenta, describe its role during pregnancy. So placenta is what? It's exactly a specialized tissue. Understand or not? So you must be knowing that once the zygote is falling in the uterus, what will happen? Exactly, the egg will break and it will get connected to the inner wall, in the endometrium wall. So in this endometrium wall, once the egg will be, the child will be growing. Now this part, this shape structures will be there, and it will be exactly making umbilical cord. Understood now? So this section is called as placenta. This section is called as placenta. This shape structures will be present here. And what is the major role of placenta? Placenta will be providing nutrition. The blood will be exactly coming from mother body to the child via placenta, the disc shaped structure, and that is exactly the most important part. Naren, answer, I'm reading your answer. Placenta is a specialized tissue. It provides the zygote nutrients through the blood. Very good. It is placed in the lining of the uterus. Very good. It also removes the waste material from the zygote. Absolute. The answer is absolutely correct. Understood now? Now what is the next? And one more important point about placenta, I want everybody to write down. Can you write down, please write down, what is the role of placenta during pregnancy? The role of placenta during pregnancy will be, it provides a large surface, write down, placenta provides a large surface area for glucose and oxygen. Write down, what is the work of placenta? Placenta provides the large surface area. Placenta provides, I will not read any comments right now, just I'm saying you the answer, after that I'll read the comment. So placenta provides a large surface area for glucose and oxygen. Placenta provides a large surface area for glucose and oxygen to pass from the mother's side to the embryo. To pass from the mother's side to the embryo. Understood? To pass from the mother's side to the embryo. Embryo means after zygote, the stage is coming as embryo. Understood? So I am repeating the answer. Placenta provide a large surface area for glucose and oxygen, to pass from mother's side to the embryo. Yes. Second point, right? It also transport waste generated by the developing embryo. It also transport waste generated by the developing embryo. It also transport waste generated by the developing embryo into mother's blood. I hope you might have understood this one, huh? So placenta is doing two work. One work is, it is exactly first to giving glucose and oxygen to the child. Second one is all the waste material also coming from the embryo side. It will be exactly going to the mother's blood. Understood not? So the respiration rate of the mother will be quite high. Understood why? Because during pregnancy, the mother respiration rate will be quite high because of this. Because she has to provide extra oxygen to the child. I hope you might have understood this one. Let's go for the next question. What are the chromosomes? Explain how in sexually reproducing organism, the number of chromosomes in progeny is maintained. This is a very important question. Everybody start writing the points. I will read out your comments. Please don't use ChatGPT or net. Please, whatever comes in your mind, you try to note down and write it. Understood? Whatever is coming here in your box, you just type and write. What is the question? What are chromosomes? and explain how in sexually reproducing organism the number of chromosomes in progeny is maintained. Progeny means child. Number of chromosomes in from progeny is maintained. Answer. Start writing. I want all of you to give point-wise answer. I want all of you to give point-wise answer. Start writing. Huh? What? Who? All world one side. You idiots are one side. Seriously. Now you come here. Ashirvadam, I will get. Come here. I hope you people still remember I gave one word. First point you say. Breeding is the only idea you people are thinking in brain now. If you rather than thinking about breeding, if you will be thinking about writing the answer, you will be writing it fast. Understood not? You call that manager here, fast you call her. Call her. Full world one side, you are one side. I sent a message, you read. Hey, I asked a question from you people. Come on, I'm answering the question. Wait. See, understand one thing. Chromosomes are thread-like structure that is present in the nucleus. What is its work is it is carrying the hereditary information. Understood not? And it is carrying the gene, the characteristics. I hope you might have understood. It carries the genes, the characteristics. Understood not? The second important point is at the time of reproduction, the thread-like structure called chromatin gets converted into chromosomes. So it is present in human body in somatic cells as a diploid. Diploid means pair. Understood? Like understand in the split of human in full body now it will be diploid. Diploid means in pair. The chromosomes will always occur in the form of pair in the diploid cells. That is called as 2n. What it is called as 2n. But in the gametes like gametes, male and female gametes like sperm and ova, it will be haploid, only single end. So single chromosomes will be there. When they will fuse together, then only they will be exactly doubled in the cell of the progeny. Progeny means the child. I hope you might have understood this one. So this is the thing that is they asked about the chromosome. This is not a rocket science, only single thing they asked that chromosomes are what? Chromosomes are thread-like structure that is present in the nucleus in the form of chromatin. So in the form of chromatin. During reproduction, what happens? The chromatins will get converted into wired up together in the form of chromosomes which carry genetic information. Understood? Or hereditary information. And this hereditary information is passed on from the parents to the offspring or progeny. Understood? How? Because of diploid and haploid. The germ cells or sperms and ova, they will be exactly haploid. Haploid means single end. And they will be fusing together and they will get converted to diploid, and that will be exactly the part. I hope everybody understood. I rest my case. This is exactly, you have to write there. Understood? And you must write it. You must write it point by point. That is very nicely like a small child. I taught you about double fertilization. See, double fertilization in plant. Double fertilization is not possible in animals. Double fertilization is only possible in plants. In that, I have explained about the pollens, that the pollens. So what actually the pollens are doing in double fertilization, I want you all to write. Now I will give you only 1 minute. In that 1 minute, you are going to write about double fertilization, and then I will ask questions from all of you, and your time starts now. Those children who are online, you can type and send me. Come on, do it. Vidhujan, what is the meaning of double fertilization? Come on, say. What is the meaning of double fertilization? Now listen everyone. Hey, now listen everyone. Please listen. Throw something on you. I'm telling you, listen, you are not listening. Double fertilization is a process in which flowering plant where will you listen me or not? Or you will talk on your own. So if whatever is matter, you finish there and then you talk. What is that? Fine. Shall I start my note, please? Now listen everyone. See, understand that. See, the pollen tube will be exactly carrying two grains, pollen grains. One grain will fuse with the ova, and actually the other pair of grains will be fusing with the polar nucleus. The grain which will fuse with ova will be getting converted into seeds. Understood? And the one which will fuse with polar nucleus will get become from the outer coat of the fruit. Understood? So that's the part, and that's why it is called as double fertilization. What it is called as double fertilization. I hope you might have understood, but this type is not possible for human. Understood not? So only one sperm will enter into the ova, and after that the outer coating will become hard. And then there will be a selection process between the chromosomes and the zygote is exactly formed. I hope you might have understood this one. So now I'm just going to go for the next question. I hope I have explained this one. Another question here is double fertilization question we have done here now. What is the meaning of double fertilization? So it will fuse with the embryo sac. Another one, yes. So I hope everybody understood that day also. I discussed it very nicely. Now we are going to go for the next question. Question is, what are the chromosomes? Explain how in, I think we have done this. Yeah. Name the two types of germ cells present in human being. Sperm and ova. How do they structurally different from each other? Give two differences. See, structurally, sperms are exactly motile. Motile means they can move, but ova cannot move. Understood? Graphian follicles that is present, I am going to show you one structure that will exactly. Seriously, if you people will talk, means I will throw something on you. Throw you my iPhone, I will throw. Nice wish. This wish is not going to be fulfilled. I will only punch now. I will not seriously start reading. I'm searching something for you people and you are talking. One day I will be guys reading something. I'm searching a file. You will be silent, please. So many files. Hey, okay, you do one thing, you talk. That's what now. So exactly here in the oviduct, understood now. There the egg will be there, it will immotile and the sperm will be motile. Understood? The fusion will be done in that only. I'm also thinking the same, yeah. Already ordered. Bye. Excuse me, please pay attention here. If you will talk means you will continue talking. That's what we try to understand that what is the difference between the germ cells. So there are two germ cells are there. One will be sperm and second one will be ova. Sperms are motile, understood? And ovas are Okay, now look here. We'll go for the next one. So how do they structurally differ? I told you. Huh? So now, why are testes located outside the abdominal cavity of the body? Because of the body temperature. Understood? So because of the body temperature. Next question. Describe why variations are observed in offspring formed by sexual reproduction. Because you see, the two parents are involved and sexual characteristics of both the parents are exactly getting that what we call this. From the father's side, 50% of characteristics we are taking, and from the mother's side, we are taking the 50% one. And the child is exactly the combination of that only. I hope you might have understood this one. List two preparation shown every month by the uterus in anticipation of pregnancy in human. Yes, this you need to understand one thing, that the ovaries will be exactly preparing itself for the child. Understood? But the ovas, that is the egg, will be generated either by any one of the ovaries. So like January month, if it is left ovary, then February month right ovary, like that. Understood now? So once the ovary will be secreting one by graphene follicle, one egg will come. That egg will be waiting only for 24 hours. After that, the egg will start traveling. If it will not get fused, it will start traveling and it will fall into the uterus. There, it will not embed with the endometrium wall. It will exactly die. I hope you might have Delhi University punch you if you will ask again. Don't spam. So now I hope you might have understood that. I hope you might have understood that when this situation is exactly coming, means it's not pregnancy, understood? But when fertilization will be done with the egg and the ova, then only the zygote will be prepared, understood? And then it will fall into the endometrium. I hope, got it? It will fall in the uterus and it will get embedded with the endometrium wall. That's it. We'll go for the next one. List the part of human male reproductive system which contribute fluid to the semen. Come on, say this answer. I don't know. What is the, which is giving the fluid? It is the prostate gland. What is the gland? Prostate gland. So list the part of human male reproductive system which contribute fluid to the semen. It's the prostate gland. State two advantages semen offer to the sperm. The nutrition. It is giving nutrition to the sperm. Okay. Next one. Describe the role of fallopian tube in the female reproductive system. Fallopian tube is also called as oviduct. It is exactly what? Huh? It is exactly the pathway for the egg to travel towards the uterus. Understood? It is the pathway for both sperm and the egg. So from that pathway only the egg will be exactly falling. Understood? So it is also the site of fertilization. Very good, Darshini. Name the three-part A, B, C of the flower shown in the following diagram and state one function of each. This question came in CBSE and Delhi University also. They have asked this question. So please kindly do it next. A is pollen grain and you are elephant. A is what? A is anther. This is stigma, style, ovary. Go for next question. Anther style and ovary is absolutely correct. We'll go for the next question. What is meant by pollination? Very good. Answer to sigma transportation of pollen is called as pollination. Name and differentiate between one is called as cross pollination, one is called as self pollination. Self pollination will be done for bisexual flowers. Same flower, it is called as bisexual flower. When the male and the female gamete is present there, that's why it is called as bisexual flower. Understood? Unisexual flowers are those flowers in which either they will have a male gamete or a female gamete. That's it. Understood? So identify A, B, C in the given diagram. What is A? Stigma. What is B? Pollen. What is C? See, the basic requirement will be what? Male and female. What is the question? Write the importance of such reproduction in nature variations. See, when we are talking about asexual reproduction is having a defect, and that is variations are very less. The selection of characteristics are very less. So if any by defect if any defect will happen in the gene, means that defect will carry to the gene from one generation to another. So like one specific type of disease, just think, one specific type of disease got transferred from one generation to another. If it is asexual reproduction, means it will keep on carrying, understood? And it will exactly impact the entire generation. But in sexual reproduction, what will happen is the selections are very weird. But got it or not? Like one disease got dominant into one generation, become recessive for the other one. So like that, it will exactly say. So it's good. Understand? Sexual reproduction gives variation, and this variation marks for evolution. Understood? So changes will also occur because of this variation. Done? List 6 specific characteristics of sexual reproduction. Two parents are involved. The individual will be exactly having the genetic characteristics of both parents, not one parent. Understood? Copying of a DNA 100% from either a father or a mother is not there. Both the parents will be of different sex. Understood or not? Fourth point. Yes, the sex of the child depends upon the chromosome from the male contribution. Next. Yes, variation will be there. The child will be born with difference with what parents are exactly giving the characteristics. And another one, DNA. The DNA will be resembling for both the parents. Close resemblance will be coming from both the parents. I hope you might have understood, but 100% copy of DNA is not there. Got it? So close resemblance will be there, but 100% copy will not be there. Name the male and the female gamete in animal. Sperm and ova. What is fertilization and where does it take place in human female? It is the oviduct or fallopian tube. And what is exactly? See, male and female fertilization. Fertilization is fusion of sperm and ova. That's it. None unwanted questions are not there. So now state the changes that takes place in the uterus when implantation of embryo has occurred. The uterus the uterus wall will start thickening. Understand or not? And when the egg will be exactly implanted there, means it will get connected with the endometrial wall, then the uterus will do what? The uterus will collect the blood from the walls and it will start giving to the child through placenta. Understood or not? And second part is female gamete egg is not fertilized. So if it will not be there, means the inner thickened wall of the uterus will break and it will come out as menstrual cycle. That's the only thing here. Draw a well-labeled diagram of female. This question will not come for CBSE. In human female, what happens when egg is fertilized? The female gestation period will be there for 40 days. The female will be exactly growing a child in the womb. The uterus will be carrying a child. I hope you might have understood. So when fertilization, egg is not fertilized means menstrual cycle will come. That's the only thing. Okay. Now what are the sexually transmitted diseases? These two examples of such diseases. Yes. I have already explained. So don't expect me another explanation. I will only punch you. Huh? Gonorrhea and syphilis. I thought, so they asked now, see bacterial means gonorrhea and syphilis. Virus means AIDS. That what's also is there, na? When I'm moving these questions unwanted. I have already discussed these questions. Who said? What said? Time. Your time is very bad, you know. A donkey. Beta, what is abscisic acid and why it is called as stress hormones?
It's a bad hormone. No, ma'am, it is a bad hormone only. Bland hormone.
I changed to control and coordination. I seriously punch, I'm telling you. Or I'll start asking physics. That is the last work I'll do. Time. Chemistry. Silicon. Hey. I'm going to ask some questions, get ready, because this week biology final examination I'm going to conduct. See, listen, what I'm saying to you. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'm going to conduct an exam for full biology. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow. New year gift from my side. Okay, I'm going to keep class till here.